Oh man, my camera keeps moving. I need to get that sorted out. Hey ho. Hey ho. So we're gonna get into this one here. So obviously the most recent episode of The Other Way. So we're gonna get into that one. Barbara, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. First person here. Lovely to see you. Hope you are well. Did not see you yesterday. Hope life is treating you splendid. Lovely jubbly. Let's have a look here. So obviously in the last night's episodes, a few things went down with the couples that appears, obviously with Chloe and Johnny, and then we had obviously Manion with Anthony, and then obviously we got Jenny and Summit, and also Matthew and Greta. We haven't really had that much of Matthew and Greta, to be honest with this season. Their one has been quite slow, you know, but Greta's now finally in the UK, obviously with Matt, and going to be obviously living with Matt and his parents. So we'll obviously dive into that one obviously when we get to that as well. I'll just give it a few more seconds or so for, you know, to let a few people come into the live itself. You are splendid. Yes, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad, bro. I mean, listen, you're here in the live chat, so of course I'm good. You know what I mean? Who am I to complain when Barbara's in the building? Come on now. Okay, right. So we're gonna get into it. I feel like we've given enough time now. Oh, Illusia, how you doing, Illusia? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. So we'll dive in and we'll start off with, I think what we'll do, we'll start off with Greta and Matthew. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off with Greta and Matthew first. You know what I mean? And then obviously we'll work our way up to others. Christy Harowitz, first time in. Listen, shout out to you. I'm happy to see you for the first time. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. It's absolutely amazing to see you here. And hopefully we can see you more often. But of course, YouTube isn't that great with notifications, which sucks. But I did actually look into the whole notification thing. And it says that there's something you have to tick. And I have got my thing clicked on about, you know, setting notifications. Maybe I need to untick it and then tick it again and maybe to reset the whole thing. Do you know what I mean? But I have, you know, looked into it. So hopefully people will start getting notifications. I know a lot of people don't get them. Just me, welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. Missed your lives. But finally made it. Listen, I'm happy that you finally made it too. Hope you're good, hope you're well. What's going on, Christine? Hi, I caught a live, missed the last two. Well, I'm happy to see you here, Christine. You know what I mean? Hope you are well, hope you're good. Oh, Christine, I think I saw, I made a post on IG and I think you liked it. And I think I came across your post with your twins, you know what I mean? Cute two little boys, you know what I mean? But if I'm correct, correct me if I'm wrong, but you are the short lady in the picture, right? I was like, who is this short lady but so strong to be carrying two boys? I mean, two tough boys. I was like, damn, that's a strong mother right there. You know what I'm saying? Not that height really matters to your strength, you see what I'm saying? But hey ho, to carry two boys is no joke. Just Joe, welcome to the stream. We're good. How are you doing? I hope you are well. People are coming in nice and slowly. Yes, thank you. I'm 4'9". Damn, man, 4'9", and you carry two kids, two boys in that. Hey, boy, damn. Now, shout out to you. Shout out to you. One tough woman. I tell you that now. Okay, let's get into the first one. We're gonna get into Greta and Matthew. Okay, let's see what's popping with these two right now. Make sure you're liking the stream, folks. Make sure you're liking the stream.
I can tell it was a long journey for you because you stink. Yeah.
I don't know who says that though. Like imagine that your person flies all the way over from America to live with you and your parents because yeah, you're just an interesting dude. And the first thing you say on camera to her is that you stink. I mean, there's ways about it. If anything, I would have just said it off camera. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it's really that deep. But the thing is, though, he's acting as if they're both gonna go out as if they're both going out to grab something to eat or they're both gonna do something. You know what I mean? It's like there was no need for that. You know, like that's just crazy business. And then even when they get in the car, he even repeats it in the car. He's like, "Oh yeah, you stink of BO." I was like, bro, like how many times you got to tell her? And you're not even saying in a way that is like caring. You're saying in a way that's just so condescending and rude. Nah, but this guy's a problem. He needs to watch himself. Oh my God. Lovely art. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. I couldn't imagine. I'm telling you now. He's so rude. Tell me about it. Freaking rude as hell, man. I'm telling you that now. That's diabolical. Exactly. Absolutely diabolical. The guy needs to check himself. You know what I mean? Honestly, this woman has traveled, God knows how many hours on a flight with her luggage, okay, all the way to come and see. And you know what makes it worse? Like, he didn't even meet at the airport. Like, this is a woman that had to carry her luggage from her home to the airport, and then from the airport to the train station. You know what I mean? And then the train station all the way to him. Like, listen, she's done a whole lot of heavy lifting all by herself, and she was on a plane for like, I don't know how many hours, but I don't know where back she was based. You know what I mean? But like, we're looking at what, minimum 7 hours, maybe 6 hours. No, minimum 7 hours flight. Nah. He's nasty business. The first time you see her, I'm telling you, like, it's just ridiculous. She really handles it politely, but you know it stung. Oh yeah, listen, if that didn't sting you, then where? I wouldn't even call it tough skin. I would just say that clearly you're somebody that lets people walk all over you. Do you know what I mean? That's what I would say. What's going on, Gary? Welcome to the stream, Gary. Hope you're good, hope you're well, man. On my way to work, I have some time. I'm glad you have some time, and thank you for the super chat yesterday, Gary, as well. I really, very much appreciate it. Greta is the fiend from Scooby-Doo. Tell me about it. I was saying, how long until you get to work, Gary? How long do we have your attention, good sir? Let's go. Let's get into the rest of this one here. Did I miss a lot? I wasn't notified about this live. Laura Lee, you have not missed a lot. We're literally in on our first couple. And sorry you didn't get notification. Notifications absolutely suck balls.
You know, it's like so silly to like cry over like not having space to put your stuff, but it just feels like really discombobulating. Really.
Listen, I don't blame her one bit for crying. I don't blame her one bit for being emotional. You travel all the way from the US to this guy, and one, he didn't even do what he was supposed to do, and that was he was meant to move out and get a flat or a house ready for them to live in. He didn't do that. And then also she arrives and he hasn't even got anything ready for her. He hasn't even made her like a space for her clothes. He's done none of that stuff. And then, you know, she's now having to unpack his stuff whilst now unpacking she has to take stuff out of his drawers to unpack her stuff. I truly, really do hope this is just for a storyline. I really hope that he actually did get a property somewhere and they're just doing this for a storyline, because boy, nasty behavior. Absolutely uckers horrible behavior.
I feel like home, and I'm just like coming here and trying to just find a space to put my things, and there's not enough space, and it's just like a really weird situation.
Nah, man, full for it. I mean, it's crazy because she can't even just turn around and say, you know, I'm going home. She can't even do that. I mean, she can. I mean, listen, if she's really about that life, she could easily be like, you know, F this, I'm going back to the airport. I'll book a flight right now. I don't care how much it's going to be. I'll rather waste that money and earn it back when I get back to the USA, because, you know, how am I moving here to be with a man that doesn't even care about my well-being? You know, comes in, tells me that I smell, you know, not even in a caring way, just pure cruelty. Nah, screw this guy. Let's see what's popping in the comment section. A quick watch of your words would have followed. 100% just me. Oh, I didn't get a notification. Damn it. So how did you find us? Can you go back into isolation, please, Ginger? We don't want you here. I'm joking. She gave her pet. She considered her child, and he treats her like she's his last priority. Exactly that. Until 3 p.m. Canadian time. I'm going to assume that's 8 p.m. UK time. So you've got like 20 minutes here. So yeah. Come on now, Gary. I don't care for him at all. She should have brought her cat. Well, I mean, that's if it was possible. But yeah, I get you. She's isolated. To not make space for her is thoughtless. Absolutely. The magic marker letter on the dresser drawers is wild. Oh yeah, and that too. I would have left immediately. Absolutely immediately. Come on now.
I just thought he would get ready more for me to come. So it just kind of feels like I'm not really welcome here. Then just like to feel like you're just taking up space that you shouldn't be taking up. It just makes me really realize like we need to find a place.
Yep, he's done you dirty. And to be honest with you, how long do we believe that he's going to take for him to find him a place? I think it's going to be a while until, you know, we even get to the stages where he's going to find a place for them both. You know, I think, you know, that she's going to be in that predicament for a while, and it's going to suck for her. But yeah, I would never leave my cat, says Louise. Welcome to the stream, Louise. What have we seen with him so far? He will be the one we can expect infuriating selfishness from. Oh, 100%. I definitely agree with that, Christy. You know what I mean? We can definitely expect some madness from this guy. Nessa UK, welcome to the stream. Nessa, hope you're good, hope you're well. Be good, girl. Have grace. He's on the spectrum, so normal to me is different. He's on the spectrum. Who said he was on the spectrum? I don't know nothing about him being on the spectrum, but let's just say he's on the spectrum. You cannot say have grace in because he's on a spectrum, because look at Niles. Niles flew all the way to Ghana to literally marry his woman, then flew back from Ghana to the USA and made sure that he had things ready for himself. You see what I'm saying? We've had other people on the show before that are on the spectrum, and they've done a completely fine job of having, you know, a home ready for their counterpart. Look at Cleo. Cleo was from the UK. Cleo lived in the UK, and she had the guy, I forgot his name, he was a Christian, that's what it was. You know what I mean? She had her own place ready and everything, you know what I mean? And I remember that guy, he was an arsehole too, because he made things very different for Cleo as well. But that's another person that was on the spectrum that was able to make things, you know, was able to make sure that their American counterpart came over and was fine. So I don't know what you're talking about regarding how Grace is on the spectrum. That has nothing to do with anything, in any shape or form. Like, what are you watching here? We can't excuse people just because they're on the spectrum, you know what I mean? Especially when we've seen people on the spectrum who've done a great freaking job. Let's not downplay the greatness that people on the spectrum can do, you know what I mean? I find it more disrespectful for people to say if someone's on the spectrum, so that's why they can't do said things. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I tell you this now, if someone is on the spectrum and their spectrum is that bad, they would not be left to their own devices. They would be somewhere where they have to be monitored on a 24/7 basis. You see what I'm saying, okay? A bit like Rain Man. If you've seen Rain Man, classic film, Dustin Hoffman, Tom Cruise, because he was on the spectrum, obviously he had to stay somewhere where he could be monitored. You see what I'm saying? So if you're out and about, trust me, you're good. You're good. Come on, let's put some respect. Let's have a look here. I thought he worked in finance. Why can't he find a place? You know what it is because some people get comfortable living at home because they know it's cheaper than living elsewhere. So he's probably enjoying living at home with his parents purely because it means he gets to save more money. That's what it comes down to. There's a lot of people that do that in the world nowadays, whether it be the UK, the USA, Canada, you name it. You know what I mean? Like, how many people, you know, really wing it and stay at home with their parents as long as possible for the free ride? So that's probably why. They say first impressions are how people always see you, not good on him. 100%. I mean, it's not necessarily first impression, but yeah, I get what you're saying. I hear that, Christine. Let's have a look. Please tell me she moved with money for her own help. Explaining the moving process. I don't know. All I know is that she left her job. So yeah, I would like to think that she did that. I would like to hope and think that she did that personally, but it is what it is. Well said. Thank you for that, Christy. Tina says he was stiff as a board standing next to her at the airport during the interview. It is what it is. Yes, Niles was very smart, and when he was on the show, 100%. And Niles did a great job standing up for himself, even at the tell-all as well. Do you know what I mean? Really out there, really representing people. So shout out to Niles on that one. But nonetheless, though, let's move on to the next one, okay? The next one, we're going to do Chloe and Johnny. We'll do Chloe and Johnny, get them two out of the way, and then we'll move on to Mignon and her man, and then we'll finish off with Summit and Jenny. So let's get into into Chloe right now.
I did leave working on the boat to go work in a hotel because my ex didn't like me working on the boat. And I did it thinking that it would make things better, but it didn't.
I know, but I'm not your ex.
I understand. I'm in a situation I've been before, and I really don't want to do that again. I was just...
Johnny's really something else. You know what the problem with Johnny is? Johnny likes to come across as if he's mature. He likes to come across as if he's that guy. But the guy's moving mad. The guy he's hella immature. Like, you can't... The thing that made it so peak, the thing that made this whole scene so crazy was that Chloe came across so much more mature than Johnny. That's the crazy part. Remember, she's what, 22, 23? And he's like, what, 30, 31, 32 or whatever? Like, yo, that's crazy business. But the way he's trying to justify why it's okay for him to still be around women in his line of work and flirting with them and being all touchy is just crazy business. And just so you know, guys, I saw a post today. Johnny is still doing the host on the boats, so he hasn't even changed that. Let's just put it out there. Calamity.
Like, mad that I had to go to work, mad that I was doing what I was doing.
I'm not asking you in this moment to go put in your 2 weeks. That's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking on the boat. Listen, like, I have a girlfriend, whatever. I know you want to put on a show, but, you know...
All she's asking is for a little bit of respect. She just saying that when you are on the job, if any women try and make their advances to you, like I did, which is obviously what she did, just say to them no. Okay, I'm here to put on a show for you, lovely ladies, but that's as far as it goes. Now, get your hands off me and don't ask me to come back with you, because it's not happening. I'm taken. That's what she's asking for, a little bit of respect. But you know what though, and this is the problem sometimes when you have age gap relationships. I feel like there's a part of it where he thought that maybe he could be with someone that's younger because he thought maybe that's someone that he can control and manipulate. There is that part. I mean, there are people out there, men and women, who date people younger than them on purpose with the purpose of trying to control them. So there is that part as well. Let's have a look here. What couples have we seen that were actually prepared for this whole situation? I mean, listen, this that's the question right there. If you got the answer, Christine, let us know, please. Let us know. And she's a closet freak too. She wants her own spot. Oh, do you mean Greta's a closet freak? Do you mean Greta is a closet freak? Is that what you're talking about, Chris? Just to clarify. Johnny was on 90 Day before when he was seen with Tanya when she was meeting a woman. Yes, I saw that. I did see that, Laura Lee. I did see that. Let's have a look here. I did see that video myself and the picture of it too. Mary from YouTube had breakfast with him when she was on vacation. Oh, okay. Okay. Did he entertain her advances as well? Yeah, Sarcasm did a video on him. Yeah, the Sarcasm, yes. You know, I was meant to do the video. I don't know why I didn't do a video on it. I must have got carried away with something else. Oh dear, my girlfriend is mine. Yeah, wait. Gary, are you trying to say that your girlfriend is 9 years older than you? Because your comment says my girlfriend is 9 years older than me. So I'm assuming you're supposed to say that she's 9 years older than me. Is that what you're saying, Gary? He does seem to care about her. I mean, you know what? I'm not going to disagree with that, Lendessa. I'm not going to disagree with that. There is that element out of it. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that it excuses his willingness to want to still work and entertain women in the incorrect way.
Leave young.
You know, like, you can't expect me to just change for you. Just I met you a year ago and like, oh, I have to change my job and my lifestyle and everything.
I'm not going to stop flipping young, beautiful girls. Then you can easily tell them no as well. At least have more respect for me. And if you're going to say no to someone, say it to them.
Where was the lie? If you're going to say no to any woman in this world, you say it to the ones that are making advances to you. You don't say it to the one that you're actually with. Oh boy, that line was so hot. So hot. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. She cooked that one. Like, I enjoyed that line. I enjoyed that line. That line was lovely. Lovely jubbly. Sorry, 9 years. Okay. That's why she looks after you so well. You know what I'm saying? They are both a little insecure. I definitely agree with that one. What's going on, Vanny? Welcome to the stream. How's he gonna say no when it's his job? Well, the thing is, though, he can easily have a job, you know, but obviously all she's saying is that if any of the girls make advances to you on your job, any girls, you know, show any interest in terms of wanting to be with you, just tell them that you got a girlfriend. That's it. Just tell them that you're here just to do your entertainment stuff, and then you leave it as that. So, yeah.
Not to me. I worked at, like, a strip club.
No, I don't work at I do not even.
But it's like if I worked at a strip club. Because I'm saying most of your clients are girls.
No, not what do you mean? Like, Chloe, what's wrong with you?
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, I don't feel like a comparison was that much different, to be fair, because both line of works involves entertaining people and, you know, and obviously getting your money off those people, whatever. Do you know what I mean? And both those line of works involve people who will try and get a little bit more from you. Do you know what I mean? By trying to be flirtatious and getting your attention and trying to get you back to their place or whatever. So it was definitely a fair comparison in my humble opinion, personally. But obviously for him, he wasn't looking to hear none of that. He was like, huh? Yeah, no, we're not doing that, but sorry, buddy, but that's what you're doing. That is literally what you're doing right there. Ah, man, listen, at the end of the day, it's clear that obviously their relationship has no level of stability regarding, and when I say it has no level of stability in terms of the fact that she wants some respect and he doesn't want to give the respect that she wants. He's looking to give her respect in areas that fits him, but not in areas that fit them both. But at the same time, she was delusional to think that she was going to be able to convince this guy to leave his job, to be honest with you. that it was never gonna happen. Let's call it what it is. Mad. You have 90 days to marry a cast member. Who you choosing? Top two. Hey, yeah. Listen. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to find a cemetery, a graveyard, and I'm going to dig 6 feet under, you know, and then I'm gonna dive in, and then I'm then gonna get like an AI robot to then bury. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I mean, listen, I don't know, you know. You know what? There was one cast member that was on the show quite some time ago. This was Love in Paradise. Ariana. I think she was on it for 2 seasons, to be fair with you. But I have had conversations with her, you know, and she seems like she actually really is a really nice person, to be honest with you. So, maybe I'll go with her. But then again, I've had conversations with Ashley. Ashley was on the show, very nice person as well. Ashley was also on Love and Paradise, you know what I mean? So that's also another one there. So yeah, I mean, like very down to earth. So I'll give you 2. There you go. If you know who they are, then you know who they are. If you don't know, then you don't know. There you go. Tell Diddy no. She reminds me of Ari. Okay, Christine, can you further elaborate why she reminds you of Ari, please? He wants to appear single. I understand her concern. Oh, absolutely, Ginger. She does look after me well. I'm very lucky. Listen, good on you, Gary. Good on you, sir. You're both lucky to have each other. And remember, when you decide to get married, Gary, listen, I want an invitation to that wedding, okay? Listen, one, I want an invitation to the wedding. I want my plane ticket to be paid for, my accommodation to be paid for, just everything, my food, the whole shebang, you know what I'm saying, okay? And I'll be there at that wedding, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my guy. Let's have a look here. I think I think she is so far more composed than Ari was. Fair point. Both girls have been supported by their families. That is nice to see. I see that. Let's have a look. She's trying to get the open relationship out of his system. Yeah, well, wait. Since when have they been in an open relationship though, Nessa? What are you talking about? Wait, where did that come from? What's that about? I didn't realize they had an open relationship. She looks like a more blonde Ari. They could be cousins. That's crazy business. The insult behind that comment. What's going on, Shanna? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't set a goal for super chats today. Damn, man. Damn it. It's okay. I'll set a goal for super chats on the next live if I remember. Ariana that appeared with Ariana appeared with Sheldon. Yes. Yeah, no, but I think there was a time when I made a video about her and Sheldon, whatever, and then she reached out to me. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, we had she communicates very well. But you know, you get some cast members when they reach out to you, they just come with a certain level of energy that's just like, you know what I mean? But she came in very nice, very polite, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, definitely enjoyed the little competition I had with a very good vibe, you see what I'm saying? And I had a similar one with Ashley, to be fair. I've had some with other cast members, to be fair with you, but mostly men for the most part, you know? Yeah, I mean, so yeah. I mean, I remember when I spoke to Louise, the one that was with Tim. I mean, very attractive woman, but crazy. Plus, she's a Gemini. No, sorry, man, I'm not that rich. Gary, listen, you need to rob the bank. Like, just rob the bank, Gary. Listen, look at this. All the money you're gonna put down to your wedding, Gary. Listen, just use that money to bring me there and look after me, and just make your wedding smaller. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm the VIP. All right, cool. Let's get moving on to the next one here. So we're gonna obviously move on to Mignon and Anthony now. You know what I mean? Who are now in France.
So they used to rent a townhouse in a very small asshole of France type of city. Aperitif, lunch, pétanque, and nap, and you start again in the morning.
You know, you know, the reason I included this scene here was because, you see, she was talking about growing up, obviously, that they were poor, but she said that, obviously, every time they'd have family time together, like holidays and whatnot, their holidays are always the same, they always went to the same place, and they do these things. I don't think she understands how great that is, you know, like, family holidays doesn't mean you have to be flying places or going to that place and that place. All that means is, the main thing about it is, when you were spending time with your family, was the time you were spending together, was it good? And when I say was it good, what I mean is, was you bonding? Was you making memories? Okay, was you having laughs? You see what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, like, she should be grateful for that experience, to be honest with you. I'm not, I don't know if she meant it in a way that is ungrateful, but that's exactly how she should take it, because some of us didn't get none of that growing up, you know what I mean? Like, time away just to chill and, you know, have a good time with our family and whatnot. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's have a look here. That voice minion gets upset. Let's have a look here. What's going on, Miss Jackson? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. You know what I'm saying? It was good to have you here yesterday. Good to see you again here today. But let's carry on with Mignon and Anthony. She sounded middle class, and you're right. She doesn't appreciate what she has. Absolutely doesn't. Exactly. She makes herself sound as if she was like poor as hell. Like, you know what I mean?
Parce qu'ici, j'étais malheureuse, misérable.
Hold on a minute. Okay, so because when I was here, I was unhappy and miserable. I felt like an outsider, like a total outsider, but within the family as well. Let's have a look here. My daughter Magnon, she doesn't eat, but yet she's still overweight. Obviously, this is obviously having a conversation with her parents, and obviously expressing how she felt. Obviously, you know, this is she obviously gives an example to the parents about some of the things that they would say about her that obviously would make her feel less than. And obviously, this is one of those statements. And of course, continue by saying there was a lot of body shaming. And I'm not saying, and then obviously the parents do respond by saying that I'm not saying we did everything perfectly. That's far from it. I guess it's easier if I read it rather than you guys try, you know, whatever you get it. So it's still in French, okay. And it doesn't matter what others think. I mean, to be fair, it's a very good point. Yes, it doesn't matter what others think, but at the same time, though, what your parents think of you is always going to matter. It's always going to matter, you know. When are we never going to care about what our parents think? So yeah, the mom needs to be a bit more, you know, thoughtful with that one itself in particular. Oh, anyway, we're here for you. We'll support you always. Well, I mean, listen, it was good to finally see her have a conversation with her parents that obviously, you know, was civil, you know, that was a learning curve that helped them move past the trauma that she went through, you know, because at the end of the day, she has now brought her child and her husband to live with her parents in Marseille, and she wants to do that for a better life. And to have a better life, you're going to make sure that you and your parents have a better relationship. So therefore, when you're staying in their home, things are going well. You know what I mean? So yeah, there is that bit. So to be fair, that clip did show a little bit of growth within Mignon. You know what I mean? But we'll see how that develops moving forward. Let's have a look here. I actually learned something from this episode. What did you learn from this episode? Lovely Art. Tell us, what did you learn from this episode? Please let us know. Instead of downing your kid for being overweight, take them to the doctor to see why they're not eating, but still gaining. There are so many medical reasons. I mean, Christine, you're not lying at all. You're not lying at all. You know, help your child, support your child. You know, to try and figure out what's going on. You know, but make sure in the process you're not making your child feel less than. You're not making a child feel as if they're loved less because of said things. They're being judged less because of said things. So yeah, you're not right. You're not wrong at all, Christine. Because there are some people in this world, you know, there are some kids, babies, adults, teenagers who, you know, have got weight issues going on, and they don't know why. So sometimes going to the doctor and getting checked out can be very, very, will always be beneficial, because at least you know what's going on. You know, is it because you're actually eating too much food, or is it because there's something else going on? You know, so yeah, and to be fair as well, especially when it comes to the female body. With the female body, there could be multiple reasons why the weight is obviously up. Do you know what I mean? But don't get it twisted, guys. Regardless of the reason that you have of why you're gaining weight, you can always lose weight no matter what. There is no excuse. It's definitely possible. It's just a way of finding out by doing research. So you're not wrong, Christine, at all. Let's have a look here. Chrissy says, I am having a really difficult time with her. She has a victim mentality with no real reason. Her entire body shaming deal just doesn't ring true. Family is confused about her story. You know what, though? I definitely agree with that one, to be fair, you know, because one of the issues that I have with the storyline is that I feel like the storyline is something that I would expect to see on on My 600 Pound Life, something like that, you know? I would expect to see it on something like that, you know, because they've always got this victim mentality, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, are they going to make this, what's her storyline actually really about? You know, is it really about her weight, or is it because of her relationship with her husband or going well? Like, what's going on here? So I see what you're saying here. I see what you're saying for sure. Let's have a look here. But also, American food is so weird. You eat one thing and gain 10 pounds. I stopped drinking soda and lost 70 pounds. Yes. I was almost 20 pounds at 4'9". Yo, Christine, 20 pounds or 4'9". That's crazy business. But I'm glad that you was able to, you know, lose the 70 pounds. You know what I mean? So you're what now, 130 pounds. Okay, I see what's going on here. All right, well, keep doing your thing. And to be fair, let's talk about it, because soda, as you go, well, we call it a fizzy drink. You guys call it soda. But yeah, no, listen, I be telling everyone all the time to stay away from soda, but nobody listens, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I really hate when you tell someone, you know, that like Diet Coke or Coke Zero, any diet drink is literally not that much any different to literally a full fat freaking, you know, whatever, like soda, fizzy, it's just not good for you, period. Like, there is no excuses, you know what I mean? But some people, they're just like, yeah, but this is what it says on the package, though. It's supposed to say that, so you keep paying for it. In the UK, there's a new law. There's a new law now. So in Nando's, I'm sure if you guys don't have a Nando's in the US, do you now? But there's a restaurant here, famous one called Nando's, right? And when you go there, and to be fair, you have the same concept in a restaurant near you somewhere, okay? And you can get a refillable drinks, okay? So you go there, you obviously pay for your meal, and then you can get refillable drinks. Now, the refillable drinks, all of them are predominantly soda, okay? AKA fizzy drinks, okay? And a lot of them are just the full fat versions, and some of them are the diet ones. There is now a new law in the UK that says that when you go to a place to buy a fizzy drink, you're only now allowed to have one full fat soda. That's it. If you want to have a refillable, it must be the diet or zero version only. And the other day, some man who thought he was funny went to Nando's, recorded himself, and said, "Look, guys, I've gone in. I've got a refillable. I'm gonna get this drink right now. I think it was a full fat Coke." He got it. Then he came back and said, "Guys, look, I'm back again. I'm gonna refill it this time with a full fat again. Let's see what they're gonna do to me." A few hours later on, what happens? He makes another TikTok, right? I haven't seen the video. This is what I was told about. He makes another TikTok anyway, and then he says, "Guys, the police have just been at my door, and they just basically put me on a warning for breaking the law." I was like, "That's crazy business." Yeah, I haven't seen the video myself because I don't really use TikTok like that. But yeah, my friend was telling me about it. So yeah, that's crazy business. But either way, though, I just feel like, you know, I mean, I'm personally not against it, but at the same time, it doesn't affect me because I don't drink fizzy drinks or sodas, so it doesn't really it's not something that I really care for personally. But it was a funny story. Let's have a look here. I wasn't drinking a lot, one a day. Okay, well, one a day is still effective, Christine. Come on now, girl. But now you know about it. They expect the culture. They say artificial sweetener is worse than soda than regular sugar. So listen, this is what I'm trying to say to you, Gary. Let them know, Gary. The artificial sweetener in those little diet drinks ain't. Canada has Nando's. Okay, shout out to Canada. You know what I'm saying? Quitting cigs was infinitely easier than quitting pop. I'm from Wisconsin. Okay, I hear you. I didn't realize they called them ciggies. Oh, cigars. Sorry, I wasn't too sure if you meant. Do you mean cigars or cigarettes? Because I mean, obviously here people say cigs for cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Diet is horrible with chemicals. Listen, Christy, let them know. I've been telling people this, but people be so defiant. But I've got to get my fix. I need to have it. Okay, well, you have your fix then, like a drug addict. But anyway, let's move on to Jenny and Summit, okay? Jenny and Summit is the one that obviously we need to do now. Let's get into the nitty and gritty. Cigarettes, okay, thank you for clarifying that one, Eric. Oh, Barbara, did I say thank you for the super chat? I did, didn't I? Yes, Barbara, thank you for the super chat. I think I said it. But I'm gonna say it again if I didn't say Barbara. Thank you for the super chat, and I appreciate you loving the lives, and I appreciate you always being here when you can be, okay? Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure I did say it, but just in case, you know what I'm saying. you can never overthank someone, so that's the good thing about life. But hey, let's wait. Diet soda is definitely not better. People get a large combo from McDonald's, but a diet drink. I know. Tell me about it. It's just a calamity of stupidity.
अच्छा नहीं बनाया अच्छा तो बनाया नहीं अच्छा बनाया He's saying Jenny didn't make it good.
Why are you having a problem?
परिवार को भी कोई पसंद नहीं करता इसके जुग समेत और जानी की वजह से पर में बड़ी लग रही है वो और हम कैसे अपना लें
I mean, listen, to be honest with you, that's I want to know. I want to know real quick, folks, okay? Any one of you, whether you got children or not, would you be okay? Would you be okay with your child being in a relationship with somebody that is older than you? Because that's That's hard to process. That is very hard to process. Like, I mean, listen, I'm telling you now, I don't think I could 100%. That's just wild. It's wild. Like, imagine if I've got a son and he brings a woman home as his girlfriend, but she's my age or older. That's crazy business. But like, what's going on here? I don't know. It's weird business, but and then I'm gonna lie to you. Yes, you can call me out for this one, but if I've got a daughter and she brings a man the same age as me, older than me, nah, that's gonna be even more of a problem. Even more of a problem. Call me out. I don't care. I'm just saying as it is, okay? We're always more sensitive to the daughters. What can we say? Okay, that's the man's role, right? Be more sensitive to the daughters. So yeah, Dad, listen, I'm telling you now. If a man comes in and he's older than my child, right? Listen, I'm telling you now. He's lucky if he's walking out with both his legs working or something. Something needs to be broken. He needs to know that this is not okay. You know what I mean? With my son, on the other hand, you know, if he's got a woman that's the same age as me or older, boy. Listen, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to get wifey to let her know the problem. If wifey's in the picture, listen, wifey, you need to let that woman know what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? If wifey's not in the picture and I'm a single dad now, listen, I'm gonna have to do some madness. I'm gonna have to put my game on her and say, look, son. Can't trust this woman, you know. Watch me. I'll put my game on her, you know what I mean? Either way, it's not. That's just wild. It's just wild. It's just not acceptable. It's just weird. But let me see what's going on here in this chat, like, ladies and gentlemen. Who else wanted to try this after watching? To try what? I'm not too sure what you wanted to try there, Ginger. They definitely needed a new storyline. I mean, Christy, you're not wrong. It probably is true. Well, they have one smart son and one dumb one, so let it be. Yo, Nick, man, shout out to you, my guy. I have not seen you in a while in a live stream, so happy to see you here. I hope everything is good on your side. Let's have a look here. Miss Jackson's like, no, but the smart one quit his job to support the dumb one. Yo, Ginger, that's a very good point. We can hate on the age difference as much as we want, but look at how long Kenny and Mike have been together. Kenny and Mike? Who's Kenny and Mike? I know who Kenny is, but who's Mike? What are you talking about? Just me? Who's Mike? I'm confused. Kenny and Mike? What's going on here? I don't know what that is. Kenny and Jenny. Kenny and Jenny? Who's Kenny and Jenny? Wait, Jenny and Mike? Jenny and Mike? Wait, who's Jenny and Mike? I don't know what you're talking about. Just me. Let me know, please. There was a 35 years different. There was 35 years between my uncle, older aunt, and they had the best marriage ever. I just want my kids to be happy. Nah, listen, you misunderstood my question. I'm saying to you, okay? Who said that again? Yeah, bro. No, you misunderstood my question. I said, how would you feel if your son brought home a woman who is older than you? How would you feel? I'm just curious. How would you feel? It's not the same. That's not the same. It's not the same, okay? You having your uncle being with an auntie isn't the same. It's not going to give you the same thing. It doesn't impact you. It's not the same at all, okay? Okay, you can't give an answer that's based on a different scenario. It has to be based on this specific scenario because she said, how can I accept that when she's older than me? So I'm asking you, you've got a son or even a daughter, okay? And they bring back a partner older than you. Stick to the question. How would it make you feel? Let's have a look here. I wouldn't accept it for my daughter, but unfortunately, I put my mama through it because my husband was 25 years older than me. When I turned 30, he decided it was too old for him, so he got with a 21. What kind of man was you dealing with? What kind of this guy's a pervert, you know that, right? That guy needs to be arrested. He likes those young ones. That's crazy business. Laura, you thought you were special. You thought you were special, right? And then you realize it was just your turn. That's crazy business still. Savage. Wherever they go, no matter the ages in American and probably British, women need to stop thinking they can act the way they did back home. Now, I hear what you're saying, Eric. I hear what you're saying. Oh, I don't know. Kind of makes me uncomfortable, but I also don't want to be judging people on the age. Nah, it's not about people. Why is everyone answering the question but not answering the question? I'm asking you folks about your kids, okay? Other people. We're not talking about judging other people. We're talking about it's in your household. You have to sit next to a person that is your age, that is older than you, but is sleeping with with one of your kids. Yo, that's crazy business. Mike was a fake name he gave Jenny at first. Oh, that's crazy business. I think she meant Amanda. I thought it was, but it's not. Mike Jones. Mike Jones, hilarious. My son has a girlfriend 16 years older. I noticed for sure. He is very happy. Christy. Okay, Christy. Your son's girlfriend. Is your son's girlfriend older than you? Because if your son's girlfriend is not older than you, then the answer is not relevant. Is nobody listening to the question right now? Okay, the son has to be older than you. That's it. Okay, or the girlfriend. Society accepts it when the man is much older. I bet the aunt wouldn't be reacting this way if it was a guy. You know what though, Vanna? Your speaking levels, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to your speaking levels there. I can't even disagree with that one in any shape or form. But then again though, Vanny, at the same time though, you've seen I think it's the Prime Minister or President of France or Canada, I think one of them two. His woman, who apparently is allegedly transgender, he's like she's so much older than him. I think it's the French guy, French dude. I forgot if it's a Prime Minister or President that they call him in those areas. Let's have a look here. I will be devastated, but support is important. You people are lying for your teeth. Ginger, you're lying for your teeth, man. Listen, I'll be devastated, but support is important. I won't hear none of that. He was a surgeon with many clinics and doctors under him. He made over $1 million a year, and you thought you were special, yeah, Laura? You was dating a surgeon, right? Yeah, who was a millionaire basically, right? And come on, it was just your turn. I'm sorry to let you know, love. Come on now, come on. If you're women, I'm telling you this now, ladies, okay? And to be fair, women know this anyway, to be honest with you. If you are in your 20s and a man who's in his 40s, 50s, 60s shows interest in you and he's rich as hell, he just wants you around until we find someone younger. It's just that simple. It's just you're on rotation. But a lot of women know this. That's why there's a lot of women who make sure that they 1000% get pregnant and get married to that dude. So therefore, when he's ready to leave, they can benefit financially. Come on now, it's all part of this disgusting game. It is because of fertility. The society accepts the older man. Yep. Mike Jones. If he has resources, he can date her. Damn. No, 16 years is pushing it. See, Christine, I told you. Yeah, French president. Yeah, there you go, Natalia. Welcome to see Natalia. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. My daughter loves to remind me she is grown and can do whatever she wants. If that's a guy my age, so be it. Eric, you're stronger than me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Snap for me. If I had a daughter now, she brings home a guy that's listen, I ain't gonna lie to you folks. You know, this is why for me. If I got a daughter now and she brings home any guy, to be fair, regardless of how old he is, he's getting a hard time. But the older he is, the harder the time he's getting. Do you see what I'm saying? I was married to him for 10 years. Listen, 10 years and now he's on to the next one. I wonder, he must recycle all these women like every 10 years. I'm gonna lie to you, it's crazy business. Sorry, Laura, I have no sympathy. I have no sympathy for you. Chanel Green, welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. F Summers, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And you said who cares? Don't lie about who cares. Come on now.
क्यों बना रहे हो?
जेनी की तरफ होगे ना?
अंदर आप जेनी को स्पॉट कर रही हो? अरे छिका
I do apologize. I forgot how fast I have this, so that's why I'm trying to like not let this run past too quickly now. You know what I'm saying?
तू जरा इनको सिखाना तो
खड़े हो नहीं बनाना खड़े हो जाओ खड़े हो
The way the auntie started pulling Summit's mum is crazy business. Crazy business. Like she has that much hate. She's like, nah, get off the floor, get away from her. You know, like it's like she's saying Jenny's like this infection or something. Nah, that's nasty business. Absolutely nasty business.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं होता ना दीदी हमारे समाज में ऐसा नहीं होता ना कि मैं इतनी बड़ी और इतना छोटा बेटा हो
एज गैप तो देखो हमारे में है मैं ये बिल्कुल मानता हूँ लेकिन
Still having a problem with our age gap?
या एज गैप थिंग
Well, we love each other.
लव इतने लव आप माँ से भी उम्र में बहुत बड़े हो
You know, she wasn't looking to hear none of that. Jenny's like, but we love each other. And the woman's like, I don't give a fuck if you love each other. You're older than me. How do you say, yeah, I don't, you're older than me. Yo, the aunt is, the look as well. The look from the aunt is just pure disgust. Pure disgust. Oh my God, man. Pure disgust. Does the family know Summit catfish Jenny? Probably not. Chubby Taylor, Lutner. Oh, that's the Twilight guy, right? Yeah, nah, listen, honestly, the aunt's face though, her reaction is just flipping savage. She doesn't give a damn, man. She's like, I don't care. I'm not entertaining you for one bit.
Well, if you don't like us, you don't have to come over here.
देखो ना कि छोटा है, अब मैं छोटे को साथ
जेनी वो एक परफेक्ट लड़की है जिसके साथ में शादी कर सकता हूं।
लड़की नहीं है ये।
Jenny's not a girl. She's like fully letting him know, but that's not a girl though. You're with a grown-ass woman. Okay? Old enough to be your mother, which is actually true, which is crazy business. Old enough to be a It's not only she's old enough to be your mother, but she's also old enough to be the grandmother of your kids. Oh, that's crazy business. Crazy business. To be honest with you, like, okay, cool. Let me run this past you guys. Okay, I get it. Okay, there's nothing. Listen, there are certain age gaps that are whatever, right? But the only thing that I don't understand about people sometimes is that when you go for an age gap that is quite out there, do people not realize that when you're with that person, you're gonna be that. If you're with that person for the rest of your life, whatever. Especially like for, I don't know who said it. Someone said 35 years as well, age gap. It's crazy because when that person passes away, you realize you got to restart your life again, right? Not literally restart it, but you got to like basically find love again. Like it's just, wouldn't you rather just grow old with somebody closer to your age? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Listen, the whole thing is a mess. The whole thing is a mess. My grandparents were 18 years apart. Why I say who cares? This was all TLC because Summit's mom is very cool, Jenny. Yeah, nah. Listen, F Summers, I completely get that, but we asked a question, and the question was very simple. Would you be okay with your child being with somebody that is older than you? I would imagine so. The cameras do work. I hear that, Nick.
ये आपने ही बिगाड़ा है। अगर सुमित जैनी को छोड़ देगा तो सुमित को सब अपना लेंगे।
The way she said you ruined him though. Yo, that must have hurt Summit's mom's soul. I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody saying that you ruined him, you ruined your son is crazy business. The level of disrespect behind that is actually nuts. You ruined him. Oh damn. There's no need for the violence. So much violence. So much violence. Maybe he thinks he's doing a service dating an elderly woman before she does. Yo, stop that. Yo, Christine, stop. Don't do that, please. Nah, come on, Christine. Wait, maybe he thinks he's doing a service dating an elderly woman before she dies. I don't know. Sorry. That. Oh shit. So plus Jenny will leave him sorry, that comment is just hilarious to me. Plus Jenny will leave him bills when she dies. At least if she was rich, a widow, he would be able to retire. That's a good point though, to be fair, Nick. Very good point. You know, when she passes away, she's gonna leave him nothing but bills. No money, no nothing. That's a very good point. Very good point then, Nick, man. Come on now. Aunt must be the older sister, the way she talks. She probably is, to be fair, Eric. You're not lying there at all. I still say absolutely needed a new storyline. The aunt has been supported prior. Christy, you're not wrong at all. You are not wrong at all. They need money. This is the best shot they have. He isn't a great provider. Just saying facts upon facts. He's a terrible provider, to be honest with you. That's another thing, though. Why would Jenny want to be with somebody like at her age that puts her in a position where she has to work? Jenny is supposed to be in retirement based on some of the things that she has said. But yet, she's with a guy that is literally put in a position where she has to work. You see what I'm saying? So, honestly, I will never understand how this relationship actually works in any shape or form. Because I don't understand the benefits. If anybody says to me the benefits is love, you're lying to yourself. Because these two literally met based on him catfishing her. First and foremost, okay? So why she decided to still stick around and accept him It needs to be questioned. It needs to be questioned. I want to know, what is the benefit of this relationship? You know, come on now. And also, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Summer the Virgin before he met Jenny? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I remember there was a season. Don't know if it was last season or the season before that, and Jenny was talking about how she's had to show Sunny. So she's had to show Summit a few things here or there. That was crazy. Oh my days. Let me stop that comment, but boy, I was about to say an insult. Let me not say an insult. Let's have a look here. If that is the question, if my child was younger, I won't care. We'll tell him and her they may be a caretaker for a while in life. Well, I mean, you know, F Summers, at least you've been letting your kids know that they'll be caretakers at some point in their life, so I respect it. I'm not saying she's gonna die soon, Christine. That's what you said, don't lie. I'm coming for you, my young man. Come for me, Flower Power. Come for me. I'm waiting for you. I'm here, right here, right here. You know what I'm saying? When you get my plane ticket ready, I'm right here. Come for me. Man, I've been waiting though. Flower Power, you've been telling me for ages you're coming for me, but you're still not here. What's going on? She retired in the US, not India. I mean, that's the crazy part. Who retires and then moves to a country where you have to work? That's crazy business. Most time when people retire and they move to another country, it's to enjoy their money because their money goes further in another country. You don't retire to go live in another country to then work. Makes no sense. It's just stupidity. Jenny saved nothing. Yep, remember her first episode with her financial advisor. She retired with a goose. There you go, Nick. There you go. It's a whole calamity. I am booking my trip to you now. If you say so, Flower Power. If you say so, come and find me. Come and find me. Yeah. But anyway. It's just, this whole thing is just a calamity. But nonetheless, though, obviously, that's for this week's episode. I mean, I always say this though: the Other Way episode was better than the Happily Ever After episode, because that episode was terrible yesterday. It was so dire, so dire. But then again, the episode was dire too, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. I bring more than a goose egg. Oh, do you now? Oh, you got riches, yeah? Okay. Let's talk about that inheritance, Flower Power. Let's talk about it. There's a benefit there. Renee Simpson, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. She can't retire in another country because she will lose her social security. I mean, whether that's effective or not, I don't know. And also, doesn't Jenny have a daughter or a son? She has a daughter, right? Yeah, Jenny's got a daughter, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. She has got a daughter, right? Let me know. I'm sure she has. I don't care how old I am. I couldn't be lazy in someone else's house when I'm staying for free. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's a whole different situation, isn't it, Christine? Realistic, but that's the point, Christine. The point is that end of the day, imagine being at her age and you're having to live with your husband's parents. Christine, imagine you are Jenny's age and you're living with your partner's parents. The way I would feel like a failure would be crazy. But maybe that's just my standards to myself. So, you know what I mean? So, obviously, it's a different situation, Christine, that you're not in. Money will stop. Money, it will stop. Yep, I hear that. It was boring besides the sledding. I enjoyed The Other Way, though, and put it up. Fair enough. Her daughter and daughter-in-law. Can you tell me about it? I bet... Oh, her daughter and daughter-in-law. Okay. I bet she wishes she never came... She never made Summit cut back the work hours. Tell me about it. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, though, I will say this, though. It is quite interesting how Jenny just up and left her kids, to be fair. I know they're grown adults, but that's a strange. Yes, she does, and her daughter and her wife have definitely questioned Jenny and her choices. Honestly, it's crazy. I mean, I wonder how often Jenny even talks to her daughter, though. I really do wonder how often she talks to her daughter, to be honest. I'm not trying to call her out or nothing like that, but boy, strange business. Strange business. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. There's a step above nursing home. What? That was going on here. Oh, man. Anyway, with that being said, though, thank you so much for your time, my lovely people. It's been great having you guys as always. Of course, obviously, we're live every Monday and Tuesdays. We made you another live stream. Actually, probably won't do one this week, but we'll see what's what. But Monday, Tuesdays, as always. Jenny thought that she was going to be taken care of. That's exactly what she thought. The moment that I would find out that I'm not being taken care of, I'm doing a U-turn real quick. I'm not wasting time. I'm not wasting any time. The difference between a boy and a man is 25 cents. Phone call. Peace. Crazy. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, people. I'm out. Peace.